Hello everyone, I am Divya Verma, teacher of Social Studies, Class 7, Mount Litra Z School, Jhansi. Today we are going to talk about the chapter number 6 of Geography, that is Natural Vegetation and Wildlife. Now here we can define natural vegetation as the plants that grow naturally without human interference are called natural vegetation. Can be referred to the garment of plants and trees that exist in the area before it is modified by man for activities such as farming, mining, lumbering, and industrial, economic, and urban development. Even we need natural vegetation because it helps us, human and animals. People use natural vegetation for food, building materials, etc. Animals such as herbivores use it for food. So this was natural vegetation. Now here, as natural vegetation and wildlife depends on multiple factors, so here are some factors like height of land, climate, temperature, and soil conditions. Now, natural vegetation can be classified into three main types, that are forest, grassland, shrubs, or desert. So these are some main types of vegetations. Okay, now here firstly we are going to talk about the forest. So forest can be an extensive and continuous area of land covered by trees, that is called the forest. Even 1/3 of the total land surface of the earth is occupied by forest only. So this is the proper definition of forest. Now the forests are classified into some more types, like on the basis of latitudinal extent. Okay, means on the basis of latitudinal extent, forests are classified into three main types, that are tropical forest, temperate forest, and coniferous forest. Understood? Then these are furthermore divided into evergreen and deciduous forest on the basis of shedding of leaves by the trees found in these forests. So these were some classifications of forest on different bases. Now here the first type of forest we are talking about is the tropical evergreen forest. Now these tropical evergreen or tropical rainforests are located in hot and wet equatorial regions, and these regions as receive heavy rainfall throughout the year. Therefore, the forests located in these regions are also known as tropical rainforest or the selvas. Understood? They are located in mostly in Southeast Asia, Africa, along the Congo River basin, and many more places. And the climate of this region is always experiencing hot and humid climate with heavy rainfall throughout the year. Therefore, the forests found here are very dense and remain green throughout the year. And here the vegetation are too much dense and thick. Like the tropical evergreen forests have thick undergrowth of plant and creepers, and the vegetation in these forests have a layered structure with tall trees forming the top layer. As they grow very close to each other, they form a canopy, like shed type canopy they form. It prevents the sunlight to reach the ground. Therefore, the ground remains waterlogged and marshy. And the second layer after the top layer is that of the trees with medium height, and the bottom layer consists of shrubs, grasses, creepers, mosses, and all. Okay, and in these types of forests, the trees here do not shed the leaves altogether, and due to the absence of distinct dry season. Therefore, these forests appear evergreen. Some examples of tropical evergreen or rainforest are mahogany, ebony, rosewood, rubber, etc. etc. Okay. So this was tropical evergreen forest. Now the another type of forest we are talking about is tropical deciduous forest. Now these type of forests are located in the region where the forest experience high temperature and seasonal rainfall. So this is tropical deciduous forest, and the vegetation here are like the seasonal rainfall has led to the deciduous type of vegetation where trees shed the leaves in dry season to conserve moisture. The trees found here are of medium height and widely spaced. These forests are less dense and they allow sunlight to reach the ground, And as these trees grow apart, lumbering is easy and economical. The examples of tropical deciduous forests can be teak, sal, deodar, sandalwood, bamboo, and fern. And as the region with heavy rainfall and as rainfall decreases, the acacia and eucalyptus and thorny shrubs make their appearance in these types of forest. Even the mangrove trees are found in deltas, and the mangrove trees are called Sundari trees, which are found in the Ganga Brahmaputra delta. And the wildlife here can be tigers, lion, elephant, rhinoceros, etc. So this was tropical deciduous forest. Now the another type of forest we'll see is temperate evergreen forest. These type of forest exist in the type of climate which is categorized by warm summers, cool winters, and evenly distributed rainfall throughout the year. And the vegetation of these type of forest, that is temperate evergreen forest, are hardwood and softwood trees, while softwood coniferous trees are found in the highlands of this region. The timber obtained from these forests is known for its quality. And other examples are like pine, walnut, oak, eucalyptus, and many more trees are found in this type of forest. This is what about the temperate evergreen forest. Now if we talk about another type of forest is temperate deciduous forest. So the climate of temperate deciduous forest are having cool temperate climate with warm summers, cold winters, and moderate rainfall. So this way vegetation here are covered with broad-leaved deciduous trees, and these trees shed their leaves in autumn and remain leafless during winter. Another thing is about this forest is the trees here are characterized by thick trunk, medium height, broad leaves, and dense foliage. Trees here are found here are oak, ash, rosewood, fir, maple, beech, etc. Okay, so this is all about temperate deciduous forest. Okay, now the another type of forest we are going to see here are temperate coniferous forest. These forests are located in the region which experience severely cold winters and short and warm winters. Even precipitation mostly occur here in the form of snow. And these forests are also known as taiga, which means pure and untouched in Russian language. The vegetation in temperate coniferous tall and straight. They are adapted to the harsh climate of the region where they are located, and the trees stretch their roots horizontally rather than vertically to protect from subsoil in winter. And the shape of the branches and the glossy conical shaped needle leaf help the trees to shed snow regularly without breaking the branches. And the shape of the trees also prevent the loss of moisture. Some examples of this type of forest are fir, pine, kedar, and many more trees. Understood? So this is what about the coniferous forest. The wildlife here can be fox, polar bear, hare, and many more animals. And the fur of these animals help these animals to protect from harsh winters. Understood? So this was temperate coniferous forest. So these were some types of forest. Now here we are going to talk about another type of vegetation, that is grassland. So the first type of grassland can be the tropical grassland. Okay, the location of these grassland are located on either side of the tropical rainforest, that is between the two tropics. The climate of these regions have experienced hot and wet summers, dry and warm winters, and seasonal rainfall between June and September. And the vegetation of tropical grasslands are like they have tall and coarse grass growing more than 2 meters in height during the summer season. So it is also called as the elephant grass, and it dries up and turns brown in winter. And the grass here has long roots that ensure its survival till the next rainy season. Here there are some few scattered trees in the savanna. The trees here include baobab and acacia, and these trees have adapted to the climate of the region where they grow and are able to survive long dry. The animals which are found in these region can be buffaloes, elephants, giraffe, antelopes, wild bees, etc. Okay, so this is tropical grassland. Now another type of grassland can be the temperate grassland. Now the temperate grassland are found in temperate zones, understood, and the regions of temperate grassland experience warm summers and cold winters. Rainfall is also not enough for the growth of trees, and rainfall usually occurs in summer. This way, vegetation of temperate grassland are soft and short grasses are found here. A few scattered trees like willow, alder, poplar are also found here, and the temperate type of grassland are cattle and sheep rearing as well. The wildlife found here are horses, giraffe, leopards, rabbits, wolves, etc. So this was the temperate type of grassland. Okay. Now the another type of vegetation we will talk about is deserts. Then the deserts can also be classified into two parts, that are tropical deserts and temperate deserts. Now here first we'll talk about the tropical desert. So the tropical desert are located between the two tropics, that is along the western margins of continents, and the main tropical deserts are the Sahara, Namib and the Kalahari desert in Africa, Atacama desert in South America, then Sonoran desert in North America, the Arabian and the Gobi and the Thar desert in Asia, and the Great Australian desert also. So this is the tropical deserts example. The hot deserts are characterized by extreme temperature and lack of rainfall in these tropical deserts, and the vegetation here are like deserts have very little or no vegetation due to the lack of rainfall, and the vegetation found here is drought resistance. It is called xerophytes. So this vegetation can adapt to hot and dry climate only, and the vegetations like cactus, acacia, thorny bushes and date palm are found here. Camel is the important animal found in this region, that is called the sheep of the desert, as it is widely used for transport. Other such animals like rodents, gazelles, desert foxes, lizards, snakes also are found here. Now the another type of desert we are going to talk here is the temperate deserts. So the temperate deserts are found in the interior of the continent, and the climate here are characterized by harsh and extreme climatic condition. They experience very high temperature in summer. Okay, the vegetation found in these deserts include thorny bushes, shrubs and coarse grass. The wildlife here can be snow leopards, wolves, camel, brown bears, mountain goats and many more. Okay. Now here the another type of desert can be the polar deserts. So the polar deserts are located in the northern Canada, Alaska, southern Greenland and northern Eurasia, and the climate here are snow covered. These deserts receive the annual precipitation of less than 2.5 centimeter, and the ground remains snow covered up to the depth of 100 of meter. Therefore the soil remains covered with snow throughout the year. This is called permafrost or permanently frozen soil, and the region with such permanently frozen soil are also known as tundra. Vegetation here include moss and lichens, as the climatic condition here do not permit the growth of trees. Understood? The wildlife here found here are ox, polar bear, wolf, fox and many more trees. Okay, so this is all about the deserts. So we have seen in this chapter the natural vegetation and wildlife. Go through the chapter, read from the book, LR and NCRT. Try to do the exercises. Okay, thank you.